Why are you making me play Oil Ocean?
Well... Schadenfreude?
Schadenfreude?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I can. Do me a favor, go back down where you got that shield. No. Stand on, like, the same spot you got it. I want to see if... Yeah, alright.
Ah! Ah!
I didn't know if it was, like, you could only do it after, like, bouncing off it the first time, or if you could just keep going back to do it, but that's how you get to that special stage, right? Yeah, you can't get back up over now. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sad now. Oh gosh, everything's on fire!
Yeah!
Shit!
I really like that this act is like, hey, it's Oil Ocean, but what if you can torch this fucker to the ground?
Yeah!
Sonic's just causing an environmental disaster, just burning all this oil into the atmosphere. Robotnik's just sitting there going like, oh, come on, dude, I just picked up, like, all these robot parts that you, like, littered everywhere with, and, like, now you're doing this. Like, come on, man. Environmentalist Robotnik. It turns out Sonic was the bad guy the whole time.
I mean,
because, hey, you know what they say, never the villain of your own story.
It's true. Of course. Nope.
Bonnie's just over here going like, I gotta build all these weapons because this guy's an eco-terrorist. It's the only way to stop him.
We use nature against him.
Yeah.
The creatures will save us.
I'll build this giant spider with a bumper on it. And save the day. Yeah, you could have gone through that wall though.
Yeah, I felt I could have. Like I saw the character. I saw Sonic.
Yeah, kind of went in there a little bit.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not like
just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip.
It's fine. It's fine. It's.
Nothing about this is fine. Is he just Spike City, man? Just keep jumping into him.
It's fine. I'll have my lucky break.
I'll consider it a victory if we don't go into like an infinite Oil Ocean loop like we did the last time, where you spent like 10 minutes going through like the same pattern.
Look at this little guy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Meterbot, I think is what he's called.
Meterbot.
They did a stream where they like said the names of a bunch of like enemies and stuff.
I'm really glad I got that ring.
I'm glad too. Also, now you know. No, you knew!
Oh, I didn't know.
So I think that's also bullshit. Like, that's unfair to the player to not know that there's a bunch of spikes up there that will lead to an instant kill if you just happen to stand in the wrong spot. Like, the only way to know that is either you have, like, a double jump and you happen to, like, see it, or you died to it once. Like, that's kind of messed up, dude.
Like I said, Power Stack's plan. Put spikes up there. But, like, that's
there's
really
nothing
bullshit.
up there.
Really?
There's nothing up. That's the way you came. Yeah.
Where do I go?
Well, that wasn't technically the way you came, but one of the ways you could have come. There's lots of ways that you could come. You just gotta, like, you know, pace yourself and figure out the way that feels best.
Haha, I get it. Yeah.
Sex humor at the 1 hour mark. It's destroy all children.
Is that a new theme?
Uh-huh.
I like it. Who'd you commission?
It's a T-Lopes original. Actually, no, I got Paul MacCartney on it.
Paul MacCartney?
Yeah, that's,
with help from,
Sure, we're gonna have to replace it at some point, because those royalties are just gonna get to be a bit too much. I mean, you remember, like, back when it used to be me and Peter Dinklage doing this, and then I had to have you record over all of Peter's lines.
Yeah. I remember that. I phoned it in just like him, but I did a little better job.
There's a wizard on the moon.
A wizard on the moon? I don't get it.
That's a Destiny 2 thing. There's wizards on moons. Peter Dinklage in like one of the trailers or something was just like, there's a wizard on the moon.
I don't think it's Peter Dinklage.
They just did it in like the most flat delivery possible, and
I don't think it's
like,
Peter
wow,
Dinklage.
this game's gonna suck.
Yeah, I don't think it's Peter Dinklage.
No, it's not. Like, that's the joke. They replaced Peter Dinklage. Just as they replaced Paul McCartney's music, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was like a mixture of Paul McCartney and Martin O'Donnell, who did the Hammer music.
Yeah.
And not anymore!
No, you
They
got
fired.
Yeah. There's a shield to your left, by the way.
A shield?
Yes, to save you the trouble. So the gimmick in this level is the more, like, smoke ends up in the air. Like, when you hit the maximum amount, your ring counter is going to start to deplete by 1 a second.
Oh.
Until you hit one of those and clear the smoke. So it's like Sandopolis, kind of.
Oh, God.
But, just so you know, if you hit 0 rings because of that gimmick, it won't actually kill you outright.
Okay.
Like, you'll just hit 0 rings and that'll be it.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
And it's better than the ghost, because, like, it doesn't knock you off platforms when you get hurt or anything like that. Unlike Sandopolis, it's not, like, a very samey-looking stage, and you don't have to deal with, like, the tedium of raising the sand levels and stuff to get around, so...
Yeah.
So oddly enough, this concept that should be fucking terrible of Oil Ocean meets Sandopolis actually turns out to be alright.
I mean, because, like, it's not gonna, like, fuck you over. It's just, I can't see shit!
It's similar to the Wacky Workbench stuff in Chemical Plant to me, where it's like, I guess it's not necessarily the gimmick that's bad, it's just the way that they implemented it. So, hey. Leave it to the Sonic Mania team to actually figure out, like, a way to...
What I like is I'm able
to make the stuff that didn't work about the old games work. And then also leave it to them, I guess, to just continue to do some things that also never worked, but they're going to continue to have them not work anyway.
Why?
Most of last level.
Yeah. Oh no. Ooh, sneeze here, man. Like, I feel like I have a sneeze. You hate that? You get that feeling of, like, oh man, I'm gonna sneeze, and it's like, it's still there! It's still there! Like, it's not going away. I hate that.
It's because you have a tumor.
Yeah.
You're going to die. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't tell you about that.
You can jump into these, too. In fact, I think you're supposed to. Some of them I think you might be able to just, like, run past, but I think there's at least one that you have to go through.
Yeah.
But this is neat, and I keep thinking this might be a reference to some other game, but if it is, I'm actually not sure. It has kind of like a Mario Land feeling to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, like, one thing, apparently, like, they're using, like, Mario, like, level design here, where, like, they use the rings to show you where you're supposed to go, or, like, little secrets here.
Yeah, which is also why I think there's a whole lot more rings in this game, is because they serve more of a function.
Yeah, they serve more of a function, and that's why...
Like, they're there for pathing.
And that's why you got, like, a shit ton of lives. Notice I have 45 lives
now,
here.
I've been getting knocked around, too, in this playthrough, so... The fact that we have this many lives...
It's perfect for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose them all in this one
I was gonna
stage.
say, we're gonna lose we're gonna lose like 40 of these lives before I take the controller back from you.
Oh man, like, look, I am good at video games, alright? But...
Okay, Danny.
It's just like, I mess up too, you know? God damn it, I wanna get that. Oof. But like, when you're under pressure, like, getting recorded and have, like, one of your friends be like, see if you can play just as good. It's like, oh, go fuck yourself.
I never said that, but also yes.
Look at Eggman's thing.
Yeah, this boss is the one that was broken originally. When those platforms dropped down, the oil would cease to be a solid object, so you would just fall right through and die. Which is shit. Also, don't do that in this one, because when it pulls them down, it will drag you down.
Oh,
yeah, see?
They knew!
Yeah.
They knew!
They took care of that shit.
They're just like, you are not having any of that shit.
But yeah, this was like straight up busted, so the first time I played this game, I must have lost like 10 lives to this boss, just from having it glitch out and drop me. And frankly, I don't even think it's that good of a boss design anyway. I think it's, you know, speaking of things that are tedious, this boss.
Shit.
Yeah, and then like your rings also don't bounce on the oil, so if you lose them and they fall into there, they're gone.
Shit. Tails dead.
Like, I actually don't have too many issues with the bosses in this game, but this is the one. This is the one that I'm not crazy about. Yeah, that ring is fun. That's also another instance of us really needing an audio cue because that makes like unique sound when it spawns. Nope.
Oh shit!
You want me to
Yeah, like
switch him back over? Yep. Alright.
time to move.
Yep. Need you to do like we're changing places song.
Change place song.
That's the same as your technical difficulty song.
I mean, look, they have little differences here and there.
Subtle difference.
There's subtle differences. They can just duck under that?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And then, like, most of this guy you can just duck. Yeah. Like, he'll do the thing on the bottom there every now and then, and that's, like, the only time to really do that. Larry's sending me a message on here.
He's got some good dumbassery for you. That's exactly.
As always. Well, I'll let him know I talk shit about him in the start of the Speedway episode. Oh, jeez. I just kind of like got stuck under his nozzle. Alright, can I ask you a personal question?
Sure, I guess.
You remember the nozzle on the front of that?
The what?
The nozzle on the front of the boss. You'll like that.
No, that's never there. But
do you want to put it in it?
no.
No, okay. Me either. Me either. I had to be sure with you.
Is there something you wanna? Did you wanna put your little pee-pee in there? Want to put your little pee-pee in there?
I like how big it is.
Oh, because
it's a good shade of pink.
Because it's supposed to be.
It's sharp.
Grabbing by the pussy.
What? No.
That
what are you talking about?
That's the reference.
No, it's not.
That's the reference.
I'm just saying it is.
Cool. Now we know who the Trump
dude,
supporter
that dude
is.
has an opening on him, man.
Okay, I get it. We now know who the
Alright, so this one
supporter
also
is.
doesn't have a level transition.
Oh.
But it just goes to Lava Reef. So again, like, it's weird because we went from Little Planet, where the final level is, to West Side Island, which is where Mirage Saloon and Oil Ocean are, back to the floating island, and then we go back to the Little Planet. So I don't know why, like, we left in the first place, and the game doesn't explain it. And that's one of the things I've gotten, like, really held up on. So we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.